You're on mute, my brother. You're on mute, my brother. You're on mute.
Hey.
Do you know the mistake you make when you're starting the thing, right? When you know the song is about to end, you have to put everyone in the background.
What up? Welcome back, guys, to another 5Roundz show. Tonight, you're with me, MP. And most of all, before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button because we're always on a Friday and live on Saturday as well on IG Live, as well as on Twitter. We're on Twitter as well as Twitter Spaces. You can check us our videos out on TikTok as well as IG Live and IG as well. So tonight I'm going to be with Nala on my top right, Patrick on my bottom there, Ovi on the bottom there. So how you doing, guys?
What it is.
How you doing tonight, guys?
We're good, I say. How are you?
An interesting start.
Oh, good, man. Oh, good. Oh, good.
We are on the move. We are good, I say.
What's that? Oh, definitely not Francis in the building. Definitely not Francis. Welcome. Untitled not here because man's scared of face criticism. All right. Definitely not Francis.
Man's scared of love. That's what it is. He's scared of love, so he didn't want to be here. That's all we can say.
Man's is gonna come for all of y'all. You know that, right?
Let him come. Let him come.
Oh, geez. All right. Okay.
No pun intended.
Hey.
You guys are bad. So, guys, in the comments tonight, it's just going to be the four of us. Untitled won't be on, but then tonight we're just going to be talking about love. It's all about love tonight, and the topic of tonight is: does modern media shape our perception of love? So we're just going to get into it, and I'm just going to give a little touch into what I've picked up and growing up and all that stuff. Guys, have you ever had have you ever dated a person for a while and then you notice that they're getting a bit comfortable, when they started wearing all these Gucci stuff, but then later on from nowhere they start wearing just rags and all that stuff.
Wait, hold on. Whoa! Who did you date that was wearing Gucci? Please tell us.
Please explain.
Was this
tell us, please.
Was it Gucci original? Was it original?
Was it original?
Are you sure?
I'm just giving an example. I'm just giving an example.
Just because
I'm just giving an example of something luxurious, something.
Wait.
This
so
guy.
Gucci is luxurious. Okay.
Ghetto. It's kind of bougie, kind of All right. Getting back to you guys. Anyways, have you ever actually dated someone else that's presented themselves to be upper class or whatever class it is, and then eventually in a relationship from nowhere they completely stop doing the things they used to do and they become this trash person? Have you all ever experienced that before?
Trash. Wow.
Is that not just being complacent?
Is it being complacent? The person that you're dating is being complacent?
Yeah, if like you said, if they're doing something that if they stop doing something that they used to do at the beginning of the relationship, that's just being complacent. If they're buying you flowers at the beginning of the relationship, every week you receive flowers after work on a Friday, and they stop doing that after 2 years of a relationship, that's just being complacent. No,
that's being complacent. Yeah.
No, isn't it that they have invested and the investment has worked?
So
you can't keep investing. You need to stop.
You build a foundation in the house. You don't start building another foundation. You're done.
But you look after that house, do you not?
What?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good comeback.
Thank you.
So what about let's even the investment. I think this is popular with guys though. It's also popular with guys where we invest so much at the beginning, make ourselves look like we're going to do something that we're not going to perform. Some people will maintain it. They'll maintain it as Nala says, if you're buying flowers every Friday, sending them to work, you better be buying those flowers again. I don't know why I'm pointing the finger. I don't know who I'm pointing.
Yeah, who you
Why
point?
those
Like
flowers?
seriously, I'm like, why is he
like
pointing?
you there,
Who are you
you
pointing?
there at
You're like
home,
this.
acknowledge me.
You
Yeah.
acknowledge
Where
me.
are my flowers? You better continue buying those flowers, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
unreal,
man.
unreal.
Yeah, man.
So let me just get into the comments there. Definitely not Francis wrote there. He says, love after 2016. What happened before 2016? What kind of love were we getting before? Do you guys relate on that?
No, he's telling you that these days people don't really care about love. It's all about something else.
Wait, definitely not Francis. Why do you say that? Please explain a little more on that.
Because then his second comment there goes on to say, imagine buying flowers and when the park and literally outside are free. Oh wait, what? What?
Oh
Wait a
gosh.
minute. So you're telling me you won't be buying flowers, but then you're gonna just pluck off like flowers off some person's garden or something like that,
I don't
and
think
then
that's what he's trying to say. I think what he's trying to say is you could just go outside and see the flowers. That's what he's trying to say. Why does he need to buy flowers when you can just literally step outside and go see flowers?
he actually he actually has a point. It's like some of the
Sir,
girls.
sit down.
Hey,
I am
hey.
just gonna say this. I am just gonna say this. Girls, if you're gonna ask for flowers, be able to plant them at home. Be able to show us that you've grown up in a place that has a garden, right? Don't
What?
be
What?
talking about flowers and stuff like that. I think that's the point. Like,
This
What?
man, man, this man is capping. So you're telling me you don't get your girl flowers? Is that what you're telling me?
well, I do. Well, I do. So,
So your point is invalid, sir. Move on.
all right, okay, cool.
So wait,
All
wait,
right.
wait. You were trying to be gangster in front of the camera, saying, fla- okay, chill. Okay, cool. Let's this guy. This
All right,
guy. Okay,
guys.
let's move on. This guy.
All right, guys. So about today's topic is we're just trying to figure out, like, how do you take it that you see love on TV and the love that you're experiencing now? Like, I just gave an example there that the person that you're dating, gets so comfortable from nowhere, and then you start asking yourself, you say, am I gonna stay in this relationship, or am I gonna stay in this forever, or should I move on? Because the person is not giving you the stuff that you've actually seen on TV, you've actually seen your friends doing, you actually seen on social media and all that stuff. Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna live by the books? Are you gonna go on moving on with life? What are you gonna do? Like, so it's just a discussion that we're gonna start talking about. So I'm just gonna fire up a question there to say, from you guys. We'll start with you guys in the panel there. Like, what are the things that affect perception of love? The perception of love. Like when you see them on TV, when you see them like on social media, when you see it on like, just in a display somewhere, what are the, things that affect that? Like,
Can you do me a favor though?
yeah.
Uh, maybe before you say that, why don't you identify those two words? No, the three words at the end.
Oh, identify them, right?
Give us like we'll give you an opportunity. Go on Google,
So,
try and
so
get us a definition of perception.
I'll just give you my own because
Oh,
it's
so
just,
because you studied.
no, not really, because I understand a bit
Okay,
of it.
cool. All
All
right,
right,
good man. Go ahead, man. Yeah.
so in this topic, we're talking about the media, and then we're talking about the perception of love, right? So perception is just the way you understand things, right? And when you're growing up, say for example that you have been watching Disney, you see the kind of love when you're growing up. You say, "Oh, the princess, kissed the frog, and the prince came true," or Cinderella forgot her shoe, and shoe fits, then you grow up, you start watching all these High School Musical and all that stuff. You see that kind of love reflecting, and it's all up to you to take that idea to say, oh, you know what, when I grow up, I'm gonna end up in this kind of relationship. And then you have the kind of like what's this 500 Days of Summer, you have Dear John and whatsoever kind of love, all these romantic kind of movies. They give you an idea to say this is how your relationship could be or you see on social media to say, you know what? This is what I see other people doing in their relationship, and then what?
I'm saying that guy. Are you with us, Mr. Ovita?
Yeah, no, I'm listening. I'm
Okay.
listening.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Keep going,
so
man.
I'm driving this through to say, after seeing all of that, what are the things that affect the perception of love in your sense? Because looking at it is like there's so many things out there, and you have to think about it to say, what do you go for yourself?
For me, it's. I'm just going to say one thing. After what you've just said, I'm going to put it down to fantasy. So-
What do you mean fantasy? Please explain to us what you mean by that. I'm confused.
I don't know. I just feel like I feel some people have got this superstitious way of like it's either fantasy or just some way of like a creation they have of something they feel is love to them, because I've met few people in this world where they tell you what they think love is, what they that image of love is. You're like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, where are you going to ever find love? Is it just fantasy? As you say yourself with the title, say, is it because people have been watching a lot of things throughout life, looking at media, what they've been taught? Like, for instance, when Ovita was a child, they used to make him play with the Barbie doll and Ken. So he looked at Barbie and Ken as what love's supposed to be between people who look super thin, super fit, super with everything they have. Like how Ken has got all different types of clothes, Barbie all different types of clothes, and then she's got houses, everything she wants. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna find a girl like a Barbie. It has to look like a Barbie, and that's the love I'm looking for, and that becomes love. Why? It's just the image in your head. So that's what I'm looking for. It's like some people, I think it's about fantasy. It's just you fantasize something, and then we think that, oh, that's what love has to be. And then that's when if you end up in the normal world where you see that love is not like that, you start getting disappointed, saying, why doesn't Ovida look like Ken? Why doesn't Ovida dress like Ken? Do you get my point? I don't know. That's what I had in my head. I don't know if that's making sense, because I see most of you are looking at me with such a face.
So you're saying because Ovida played with Barbie dolls at a very young age, that kind of changed the perception of the way he looks, but that kind of changed his perception of love. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm talking about what you desire. That's mostly also I'm talking about, because if you look at the like some women will say, for me to be loved, for me to get into love, I have to dress this way, I have to look this way, and that's when I'll be loved. But it's not that way. To get my point, I know I'm trying to make a certain point, but I'm missing the words.
You're missing
the
it.
words
Yeah.
to say. Yeah, but there's something like that. How you doing, Montali? Quite funny that you ditched the topic of love.
I just left that comment there for you, Patrick, so you can read it yourself and then collect yourself and see what you can say to this man. Wantali, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
It's like that.
Yo, guys are throwing shots tonight. What's going on, man?
Unnecessary shots.
What's happening, man?
No, come on, it's summer. It's good vibes all the way. Good vibes. OV or Nala, go ahead and hit us up as some knowledge with some points in this. Like,
so I think social media to an extent contributes to the way people perceive love. It's the fact that when you open social media, you see people in relationships, you see how happy they are, you do not see the negative side of it. So you sit down and start to compare yourself and compare the relationship that you have with whoever it is that you're with, and you think, oh, he doesn't get me flowers, or oh, we don't go out on many dates, or we don't go out for food and whatnot. So
picnics,
yeah, exactly, picnics, but you don't see the negative side of that. It's just social media. It's just people posting, because people will post as though that everything's perfect in their relationship, that they're still in love, they're still drunk and high off love, when it's not.
That's the word I was looking for. Perfect. That's what I was talking about, Ken and Barbie. That if you look at that, they show kids that it's all perfect. Like Ken and Barbie never argue. It's always great.
Exactly. So, like, social media will show us high passion between two people when that's not even the case. You find people, they probably can't even stand being in the same room together. So, but on social media, they look so happy, so in love. And then another person will see that and they'll be like, why can't my man look at me the way he looks at her? Why can my man not take me out for dinner? You get what I mean? So I feel like social media plays a big role on the way we perceive love.
Only social media, TV, families? No, none.
Well, that's one of them. The second thing I would say, the movies that we watch. Disney, for the longest time, has shown us that, oh, women are the damsel in distress. And the Prince Charming will come riding on his white horse and he will come in and he'll take away all the bad boys and he'll take me on his, he'll
You
take me
believe
in
that
his arms.
shit?
And we're gonna, no, but that's what we
Yeah, but
watched growing up.
did you
Like,
believe
you know,
that
the,
when you're watching
don't
that?
ex-
Do you think that was real? When you see
yes,
the Rapunzel
yeah,
carrying
but if,
your hair,
yeah, Rapunzel,
Vita. Okay,
Little
now let me
Mermaid.
also let me also Vita. Even Vita on your those movies, guys, we used to watch about like Rambo and like Commander, where it's always the white guy with the muscles goes and saves the girl, saves his daughter, and always the fat guy is the comedian and gets it doesn't
Yeah,
it's not
it's the
desired at
chisel.
all. Yeah,
Exactly,
you see
it's
what I
the
mean? Like
chiseled
they also
guy
programmed
with
you
the
that way
nice
at the point where
hairdo.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know why
exactly.
he's refusing.
Exactly. It's the chiseled guy with the nice hairdo, with the guy with, you know, I've got that cool smile that will come in and save the woman. It's not gonna be the chunky guy that
Hmm.
is funny. The chunky guy, actually, like Patrick said, will be the funny
Mm.
guy and will
Yeah,
not
the
get
guy
the
who throws
girl.
in the jokes.
Exactly. We'll just throw in
Oh
jokes and
wow.
that's it.
Oh
So
wow.
I feel like it's the social media has to do with it. The movies that we watched growing up, like even Disney Channel, obviously, like we watched Agina, Snow White, we watched
Did you
yeah,
say
exactly.
Agina? Did you
did
And
you
say
just
Agina?
yeah, I
did you
said
just say
Agina, Snow
Agina?
White.
Did you just say Agina?
Snow
Yeah,
White song.
What's
yeah,
wrong with that?
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
That's a language.
exactly. So we watched Agina, Snow White. We watched what's the other one? MP, you touched on it, where a girl
Rapunzel.
will kiss no, a girl will kiss so many frogs before she can get to her prince. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, in the world today, women were doing that, where they'll get one with one person and get with the next person and get with the next person just to get to her Prince Charming.
So you're gonna kiss how many
So I
frogs?
am the prince. Me, take it as I am the Prince Charming.
Nah, fam. But okay. Carry on.
I
Get
am
on
the
with it,
Prince
Ovi. Get on
Charming.
with it. How about yourself, Ovi?
Huh?
How about yourself there? What are the things that affect
Me
the
Because
perception of
myself.
love?
you say you didn't believe what Nala was saying. You say
No,
no.
me myself to the level whereby
Oh.
No.
what are you laughing about? Myself,
Okay.
I think like despite most of the stuff you've already said, guys, despite the movies, social media, yes, has played a big role. Me, social media, the way I say it, it's not only that you're saying good, but it's just because I think people, any relationship, when they go on social media, it's lovey-dovey. But these people could be killing each other every single day of their life inside their homes, behind closed doors. And that's the reality of it. So that's me on social media. I take it on that side. Um, it's not. It's not only the movies. The movies, I think, I understood at a very young age to say that yeah, this is rubbish. This is bullshit, but it's fun. It
You're
seems like it's cool.
capping. You're such a liar.
No,
Liar. You're
no, I'm
capping. You're
serious.
capping. You're
No, I'm
capping.
serious. With
You're
movies, no,
capping.
with
You're
movies, I kind
capping.
of, but I mean, like social media. Me, I would say social media a lot because if I go on social media and look at somebody's relationship, they're probably right now they've gone out, they're all lovey-dovey having dinner, and when they go home, then they're killing each other. I know this. I'm talking this from seeing. I've seen relationships where nobody would know. Like you see them on Facebook, you're like, oh, these guys are just so in love. They're so together. They do everything together. But when it comes behind closed doors, these people is like, hey, rat and cat and mouse.
Isn't that what Nalo was saying?
Yeah, no, that's
Literally what
of
I
course. Yeah, that's
So
yes.
you've just copied and pasted.
No, that's what I just
Pretty
said.
much, yeah.
As I just said that most people have already said most of the things, but for me, the one that I really stick on is that one. You know what I mean? Rather than much to say movies and all that, that kind of way.
And
Movies are
apparently, Ovita did not believe in those movies at a young age. He knew that they were bullshit.
I
Apparently,
knew. I swear, like I knew that this is
I'm
not real.
sorry,
This is
Ovita.
not
You're
genuine.
capping.
I,
You're
I
capping.
did.
Not
Yes,
when you were young.
exactly.
Not when
I
you're young.
completely disagree with
So,
that.
so
You're
if I had
lying.
to ask you, at what age did you realize that Rambo cannot do that stuff? Like I realized that maybe when I was 12, man, or 13, that Rambo can do
Yeah,
that.
but
Okay, guys.
but that's
Okay,
too
guys.
but that's
Okay,
too
guys.
old. But before what did you believe before though? You thought Rambo was the man.
Yeah, man, because I know when I was very, very young, man, that's why I realized that, dude, you can't do that. This is a lie. You know, but it's still entertaining. It's the same. I still watch wrestling. I know wrestling is stupid. And because I know it's
Okay,
fake.
let's get back to the talk, guys. Let's get back to the talk.
Yeah.
I know you're movie fanatics, and I know you.
What is Pastor Paul saying? What is Pastor Paul saying?
Nkobe Abuku there goes on to say perception.
You guys are very silly today.
Perception
Like
is
for
affected by
real.
what we see, what we hear, and what we experience. But if you are true to yourself, you must stand for something, or you will fall for everything. I do understand that kind of point, and I would actually say that as well, because I would actually contribute to that to say, you know what?
Well, before you say MP, just tell that thank you for knowing how to go to Google, Mr. Paul. Thank you.
Literally went to Google.
Yeah.
Copy
Yeah,
and paste.
copy and paste. Look at this. trying to be smart. Get out of here, man. Okay, go ahead, MP.
All
Get
right,
out
so
of here, man.
yeah,
Shit.
just reading back to Paul's comment there to say what you see. Yes, what we see is out there. It'll always be out there. Everything is out there for us to see and digest, right? And what we hear is all up to I think our friends and our family. You know, where we're coming from determines how well we actually capture all these conversations.
I
Listen,
completely disagree with that.
listen, and what we experience as well. Because the true factor is that when you're out there, right, you move around with your own character. You know yourself that there's a certain confidence in you. You can watch the movie, but you cannot do what they did in the movie. You can watch the movie, but you cannot go macking for the person that you want. So yeah, Patrick, go on.
I'm pretty sure no. I'm going to confess, and maybe I'll be the stupid one today to confess this. I'm
No,
pretty
don't
sure
worry.
when we were all young, especially guys, most of our game came from looking at music videos and looking at
Thank
movies.
you.
And when
Yes.
we approach girls, that's how we approach them. That's how you approach girls. We used to watch those things saying, "Oh, that's how you approach a girl." Where did you get your game from?
Where did I get my game from?
Yeah, and where did you learn how to kiss?
I'm telling you, I'm a born.
Hey.
No, like no, it's just
Thank you. That's
no.
Nala, ask him. Where did you
Where
learn?
did you learn how to
Fire
kiss?
him.
Where did I learn how
Were
to
you
kiss?
kissing your hand like this?
Where did I learn how to kiss? I think I've watched a lot of wedding movies and.
There you go. So
I meant to say, family videos and all that stuff. They have.
Your family wasn't kissing you back in the day.
I'm sorry.
Rubbish.
I'm gonna stop you there, right? You're saying that we learn these things from our families, but I completely disagree with that because you could come from a home that is so abusive and not want that for your life. You could come out of a family that was like they did not show love to each other, like your parents did not show love to each other, and you can come out of that and say, you know what, when I do find my woman, I am going to show her all the love in the world. I'm not going to make her feel neglected. So I completely disagree with that point.
So can I just ask to say, if a lot of us didn't watch all these things in the movies, right? I'm just saying, if my place didn't have a TV and all of you guys didn't have TVs and whatnot, what would have happened then? Do you think our love would have, been different? Like the way we view love would have been different?
I think it would.
Yeah.
Where would you have learned that?
Do you know why we have asked you this? Because most of the things you do, right, are not like for instance, if you go, let's go back to the village. So back in the days, there were before TV and everything. I'm pretty sure there was like back in the days there was no like kissing. You know what I mean? It's until they saw it
Yeah,
Like, oh,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
Exactly. The same way, like what Patrick is saying, that in the village, they don't have TV, but they know how to show love. They know what they need to do to come together and show each other love. No?
But it's different because
It's
look.
different though.
Okay, let me give you something, right? You people who call their partner babe came from it was when it went popular. It's an influence thing, you know, like babe. No, like you don't go to the village like babe.
Boom. Boo, what's up? Boo?
My yata gondwa.
This
My
guy.
yata
Oh, my boo.
That is so ratchet,
No.
sir. But okay, go
Let me
on.
come on, now you get what I'm saying. Then you know, get what, like I'm saying. We those are the things we learn. Like that's the sort of type of love we end up having. Say,
Yeah.
oh babe, come here. You know what I mean? Come on. If
Exactly.
you go back there, it's just like Maya Johnny. From back at home, come here. You know what I mean? That's it.
I say that's trash. But anyway, we move.
I know it is. It is. I can also bring this. Okay, let me bring this. There was a complaint in Inchewu, right? Obviously things have moved on, and women were speaking. Unfortunately, I ended up in that situation that I was visiting my auntie, and the meeting was happening at my auntie's house in the village, and it looks like women have moved up. And someone said, we've moved up. Back in the days, they just use you for having kids. They just come in the bedroom, and they move on. She's like, I want to be, they were trying to say that they want to be what? Got in the mood, you know? But that's not
foreplay.
Yeah, like I sat there, I was like, how things are changing these ends? Because she was like, they just think we are toys, they just come in and that's it. They have to also know how to appreciate us. You see, those things that have been seen now. Back in the days, they couldn't. You know what I mean?
So now that you've put up that point, Patrick, I am really going to ask this. Like, since you're saying all of this, right? I'm just going to put up a question there. So how has this affected relationship in the situation that you say that the coming of TV, the coming of social media, blah blah blah? Is that a good thing? Are we heading into a good direction? Are we spoiling our marriages? Are we making everything messy, or is it getting better?
There's good things and bad. That's all I can say. There's good things and bad. Because of also watching these movies.
People have learned.
People have learned certain things to do with certain things. That it's not only one thing in their body that can do the work. That is a lot of things, and you know what? There's the love languages that even we've learned through just looking at this same media and these same films. Things are evolving these days. So as bad as we might say, it brings that sort of fantasy saying, oh, this is how love is supposed to be. And then people start demanding things from their partner. Mm-hmm. As I say, it's good and bad. But the bad sometimes is I think it's taking over the good, because what's happening is, I don't know how to say it. Like the more these things change, the more standards are becoming higher of what love is now, because now it's worse these days, because people are demanding things that you're like, I ain't gonna do that. Like, I can't do that.
Wait, because no, that's just weeding out the trash men. I'm sorry.
Talking about trash men.
That's just
talking about trash men. There, Wantali goes on to say, definitely not.
What do you mean talking about trash men?
I say, like, he literally just went in and just said Wantali.
I just wanted to pull out comments there to say, we have to interact with the audience and all that, and guys in the comments, come on, fire through your comments in, and then we read them through. Get involved. Get busy, because we want to know more about all this discussion and stuff. So Wantali goes on to say, definitely no. Francis spends months spitting game only to be called 2.5 minute man. I don't know, man. There's more to watch than that.
Definitely no Francis. Definitely no Francis. R.I.P. Yeah. Time of death. Time of death.
Going back to the comments there. Yeah, going back to the comments there. Obi's game is the same as that hat he's wearing. The Ovi, what's that hat you're wearing there? What's the
Nothing's
5 rounds merch
happening
hat?
there.
Yeah.
I'm wearing,
All
I'm
right.
wearing five round match. You
Nothing
know,
happening there. All right. No problem. Denise Anthony there. Welcome. Thanks for joining us on the show. Nala just went off. All right, Nala will be back. All right, welcome back.
Yeah, what was Nala saying though before you went to the comments?
Nala,
No,
what were you saying
guys,
before I went to the
You're
comments?
talking about that this whole thing that I was saying that even these sort of demands that are happening these days are sort of because of the TV, people are what they're watching. It's getting to extreme now where some people are demanding things that are not.
Okay. What I was saying is yeah, there's certain people that demand way too much, but there are other women that are actually looking for a partner that will appreciate them, because let's face it, right? Women do a lot in a relationship. They carry the emotional burden in a relationship.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I like women carry the emotional burden in a relationship. Okay, so when I say they want to weed out the trash, it's because they want to find a man that will appreciate them, that
The
will
one you
take
saw
care
on
of them.
TV.
Because a lot of men tend to be complacent.
This guy, man, I didn't want you saw on TV. Okay, continue now. Continue.
Yeah, so they tend to be a little more complacent. But on the other hand, like what you said, Patrick, social media, the movies that we've watched, we've learned our love languages, we've learned what we want, what makes us happy, and what we want to do with our partners to be in happy relationships, just to make things exciting. So I'm on both ends that it is brought positivity and negativity at the same time, because
Yeah,
people do
but
expect too much sometimes.
wait. Are you trying to say that men don't do much in? You're saying when men are with somebody, they don't do much. It's the women. It's the women who do much.
Women
Nah,
carry the emotional burden in a relationship.
Why? What about us? We're also emotional, man.
Nah, fam.
come on.
Ah, come
Okay,
on.
we'll
No,
get
like
into that. We'll get into that. Let me just get into the comments, and then we'll come back with Ov. You have to finish this up, and then we get on, right? So definitely not Francis. Thank you very much for joining us again. Well, here we are, right? I join and this is what I hear. Wantali is always after you, so apologies for that. You two have unfinished business. Imagine spending game and getting the buns and getting them. I call that worth it. So
oh my god, you
2.5 minutes.
do.
2.5 minutes is not really bad for you.
Now,
Really?
you know what though? You know what? Let's be honest, right? One time he came in and dissed the fella, say he speeds the game, gets the girl, and then does the 2.5. The thing is, Francis is right. He's still getting the buns because you never say he doesn't get the buns. He's getting the buns.
Exactly.
Now let's
the
not
minutes will
forget.
run out.
Let's
The
not
minutes
But
will
forget.
maybe
run out.
one child is the one that's not getting the buns, right?
Let's not forget. Let's not forget what you just said. They're getting the
MP
buns.
murder at 33 7:33. Rest in peace to Untitled. Your career is over, man.
yeah.
There you go. So just to comment from Denise Anthony there. It helps figure out your love language to a certain extent. You can't demand something if you not feeling it. Very good. That is true. That is true. Guys, there. I think you didn't touch on a few things that I was thinking about, but then I'll just add them on to say, like reality is there is TV, but we all have we all have personal preference, right? So personal preference might be directed by our religion, our confidence, what we have, like our families and all that, our social status as well. Because you might want Prince Charming, but then you don't have the clothes to get Prince Charming, and or Prince Charming doesn't have the luxury that you're looking for, and
Prince Charming doesn't want you, simple as.
Yeah, Prince Charming doesn't want you as well, so don't feel bad if you don't get Prince Charming, because this is what TV told you, social media told you.
I want to hear what Ovida has to say.
Thank you. The
All
guy's
right,
just biting his nails.
Because
nails.
Ovida is just the backup dancer right now. So I want to hear your point of view.
Sucker bag from South Africa. We're just carrying.
Yeah.
So Ovi,
All right.
this is going back
Let me
to
explain.
Yeah.
Let me explain to the level whereby
Oh,
it has affected love and relationships in a very negative way, personally. Okay? I'll tell you why. I'm not going to give any positive side. No. I'm here on the negative side.
Okay.
Why?
uh-oh.
Women, me are talking as a man, women are expecting too much. Where's the time when people loved each other and just loved each other in a normal, not I'm not trying to say in a normal way, but people loved each other, not expecting this person to go 200 miles just to prove that, oh yeah, you're my love, you are my born and death. When I see you, my heart goes in Gwinjiri like one time. But why? When was that? Where is that? Is all gone. That love where people could
Ghetto love. You're talking about ghetto love.
You're
Yeah.
talking about ghetto love, Ovi. Yeah.
yeah, you know,
So you,
right
you
now
want
people,
ghetto love, right?
because they seen on TV that no, a person, if he loves you on Valentine's, he needs to bring you at a very expensive hotel. They have to put roses. You have to do this because it's Valentine's. It means
But
they
you
love
want to have, but you want to have my box for free? Are you mad?
No, listen. But listen. Why do I have to go through all this when you can say, babe, I love you, you love me. Let's chill here at home. I love you, and we hit the box. You know?
Wait. Let me ask this. There's a price on the box?
No, I'm not
That's
saying
not surprise.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that there's a price on a box, right? What I'm
Mm.
saying is we want to get rid of the trash men. Again, I say this. The reason why women have their standards up is because they're tired of the bullshit. They're tired of giving the box to a man that does not appreciate it. Okay.
But have you noticed?
That's why they're raising their price.
You
Not their
keep quiet.
price.
Want to hear about the price on the box here?
There's no
But-
price on
but-
the box, sir.
But have
Okay,
you noticed?
understand this, right? It's just weeding out the trash men and trying to get a man that will look after them, that will appreciate who they are.
But have you
Okay.
noticed? Have you noticed?
Do you have a
Have you
box?
noticed?
Do you have a box? Why are you talking? Do you have a box?
No, I just want to ask. I just want to say this. Have you noticed now? There's also, you are saying you're weeding out trash men. It has actually invited more trash men because trash men are using that to their advantage. Men today.
Why do you think? No. Why do you think Steve Harvey wrote a whole book for women to weed out trash men?
No, because Steve Harvey.
Because he's a double agent. He's a double
He's
agent.
a double
He's playing-
agent.
Yeah, but that shit is actually working out.
What's the book? What's the book?
Yes, Steve Harvey always writes crazy shit
Think
like that.
like a man, act like a woman.
It's
Wow,
it's just
okay.
Steve
Hey,
Harvey.
if I get boxes in 2023 here, man.
You guys are missing the point, but okay, carry on. It's gone over
Yeah.
your heads.
So what I was trying to say, have you noticed that there's also men that are using that to their own advantage? Because I've seen men that can actually put on that fake love and do all those that a woman wants, but they don't really actually love that woman.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Like I said, go read Steve. No. Go read Steve Harvey's book.
No,
There's
but
a reason
no.
I'm saying no. There's a reason I am saying this, right? You go on a date with a person.
Yeah.
If that person is really serious of you, they will learn your love language. They will learn what makes you happy, okay? And they'll go on a date with you. You guys will date. And what Steve Harvey says is, don't sleep with a guy. Give him 90 days. Get to know who this person is.
Wait,
And they get to know you.
what? Say that
90
again.
days, man. 90 days, man.
Steve, I'm talking to you, Steve. If you ever get to see this, what you doing, Steve? What you doing?
Like I said, this is a good example, weeding out the trash men, because you're
Yeah, but-
freaking out, right? You're freaking out because the girl will not give you the box within 90 for 90 days. They won't give you the box.
What's
They won't
90
give you-
days again? What's 90 days
Vanessa.
again?
That's
Vanessa,
3 months.
90 days is 3 months. 90 days is 3 months. But listen. There are also men. There are men there that can play to that.
They'll play, but majority of the men, okay, will walk away
Yeah.
and say, "Why do I have to work this extra hard just to get the box?" So
Then they'll move on to the easy ones.
Hey, that's what I'm
But
saying.
listen,
So they'll let go of that woman and leave her alone because
But
she
guys,
knows
Stevie.
what I'm trying to say,
But anyway, we digress. Go ahead.
No. What I'm trying to say, there's some men that can play to this, keep you on the 90 days while they're smashing boxes somewhere. You are still on the 90 days. 90 days come, they smash the box. That's
But-
it.
But anyways, you
No,
guys, you guys are
I said, go to the
talking.
comments. Go to the comments. There's a few trash comments from one
Yeah,
time.
let me go back to the comments there. Guys in the comments, apologies for that. We were just exchanging here. It seems like everyone else wants to talk, but then
Why are you apologizing? Isn't that part of the show? It's a podcast.
exactly.
So we're-
Don't
Yeah.
apologize. Let it
So
be.
yeah, let's start from here. I think
Start now.
MP do more
1, 2.
emotional carry. I don't know what I need to do now because the ladies and gents are just all up in the air. When Tyler goes on to say, definitely not Francis. You just took a bite and slept, bro.
Well, the beef is still going on.
Yeah.
The beef is still.
Yeah.
Apparently, he
and
just
then
took a bite and fell asleep.
Definitely not Francis goes on to say, Nessa, saying men don't have emotions during men's mental
That's
health
not what I
awareness month.
said.
Cancel Nessa. None of
that's
them.
You
No,
don't
that's
start
not what
that.
I said.
People
No,
take
no,
that- People take that shit seriously. Don't start that.
You can cancel me all you want. I don't give a shit. But what I said, what I'm trying to say is, I did not say that. I said women carry the most of the emotional burden in a relationship. Okay.
90 days.
Probably
Probably is one day.
got the white flag. Friday there, welcome. Who's Chiso?
That joke is stronger than it sounds.
Wait. Is this the guy who looks like you?
Exactly.
that's
And you
my
know
point.
what? And you know what? This guy thought he was just too jelly. He just thought
Man,
it was just someone
who's
trolling
Kiso?
him.
Guys,
Who's Kiso? Why does
guys
he
in
keep
the
saying
comments.
Kiso? Who's Kiso?
Guys in the comments, follow Friday there. Friday is my twin, apparently. So Friday, thank you for coming on the show.
Wait. Friday. Is Kiso one his other name? Maybe it's not. Okay, keep moving, man.
Nobody can know
Guys,
there.
guys.
All right, so back in the comments there. We need trash men though to keep the balance.
Yeah, man.
Just the good men here out here.
Absolutely.
Dr. Love out here. All right, going back in the comments. That's why I'm out here giving 2.7 minutes. I'm the necessary evil. Oh wow.
Definitely no, Francis. Don't worry. That's gonna add up. At the end of the year, you can add those minutes. No, be more. It's fine.
Oh, you did the math. Quick math. Definitely no, Francis. You got that right. 90 days. That is true. Just back in the comments here. Well, if she says 90 days, we say be right back. Nice one. Just to read the last comment there. Denise, come on.
Yes, it's weeding out the trash, getting rid of the trash.
Can I ask something?
A man that is no. Listen, a man that is not serious. He's not gonna wait 90
can I
days
just
for
say
him to
something?
get
Can
the
I just say
box.
something? Can I
You
just say something?
go and do a course. I could do a course.
You are the same girls promoting. I'm a baddie, bad bitch.
Okay,
online.
so you
And
need
then
to understand.
want us.
You are saying girls. We're talking about women. You're talking about girls.
Women. You're
I'm
the
talking
same
about
women.
women.
You are
No,
the
no,
same
no, no,
women.
no.
Get
Women
him,
do
man.
not do that. I'm sorry, women do not do that. Girls, yes, they can go ahead and call themselves bad bitches. A woman, a decent woman, will not.
Get
do that.
him. Get him. What is he talking about?
Come on now, sit down, sir.
So excuse me, why are we singing along to like Cardi B and all that Nicki Minaj?
Who's Cardi B?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Cardi
what
B.
do you mean? I don't
What
sing
do you mean,
along
Cardi
to
B?
Cardi B. Please explain.
She's a woman, innit?
No.
Bad bitch,
No.
innit?
No, Cardi B is a girl, so leave that
No.
Cardi B does that for she
Sir.
just does that for people to see her what she's doing. It's for
entertainment.
yeah.
It's for money.
So,
She's making money
all
out
of
of that. She's appealing to the same girls that you're talking about that are
Yeah.
bad bitches.
You would find
Well,
Cardi B
the
doesn't
same
behave
girls
like that
you're
in front of her kids. You find it's different in front of her kids.
So I have a question.
Mhm.
Right? I have a question.
Ask,
right?
sir. Ask.
Going
Please,
going out there. So we're thinking about how we understand love and everything, right? So
Yeah.
why is it that to my end, I've noticed a lot, right? Couple goals, hashtag couple goals.
What?
I'm trying to think to say the way media has driven this conversation, couple goals, what are we looking at? Like, my personal preference now has become couple goals. I don't even understand which couple goals I need to follow because everything looks so perfect out there, you know?
But why are you following couple goals when you can make your own goals with your significant other? Why do you have to look at another person's relationship? That's the same thing that I was saying before, where people look at other people's relationship and sit down and wish their relationship was like that. But they end up forgetting that those people are not like that in real life. They probably don't even connect and cannot even stand being in the same room together. So again, I will ask you, why are you looking at other people and saying that's couple goals? Because
you have to answer that question.
I was speaking for
because
the many
everybody
because
went around saying, "Oh, Will Smith and Jada couple goals," but what happened next? Oh, she was busting it for Augustine.
Before even that slap, that one is not couple goals. Will Smith and Jada. No.
A lot of people, Ovi, don't get it confused. A lot of people used to put hashtags couple goals.
I never. Were you doing that? Were you doing that?
I never did.
This guy.
I was speaking for the many. I was just in general. I was just
no. Okay, look. Ovita, we are here. We are on a podcast, right? So it's good for us to talk about our experience ourselves. So I'm asking you, sir, were you doing that? Were you putting hashtags?
No, I've never done.
Okay, why didn't you? Why didn't you join the movement?
Why you always lying?
My personal preference is I walk in a different line. I would say my side of it is I first of all assess my identity out there. You know, my identity out there. I think about the idea of what a family is. There is so many things that happen in a relationship and families and all that.
You're kind of contradicting yourself because
I was
you
speaking
said something.
For the many. I was speaking for the many. Hashtag couple goals. I was speaking for the many so I could bring the conversation on the floor. In my sense of how I look at it, I don't.
Yeah, but you wizard out of that one, sir.
In the way I look at it, I look at how, you know, that hashtag affects me. When I look at it, I'm like, why should I live a life beyond my means? Why should I go
again, you're contradicting yourself because you literally just said that you're not going to look at that. You were talking about the many. And then you just went on to say that hashtag affects you.
It affects me, yeah.
Why are you affected by a hashtag?
Listen to that line. I was speaking for the many because I wouldn't have said it out there, right? I was saying it affects me. I'm speaking for that person that really affects them. Yeah,
blood in my eyes.
My sake alone, Mr. MP, who's exposed himself. Pretty much, I would say on my end is I look at so many ends because there's so many things I have to trim out. I know I cannot be flying everywhere I want to fly because I have to look at the grounds and say couple goals doesn't really exist like that, man. Social media wouldn't affect me.
What are you on about? What are you on about?
I'm saying about the things that, you know, how it is important. How has it affected, you know, all relationships?
Yeah, but couple goals. Look. You can save money and go somewhere with your partner. Couple goals and still do the hashtag and be in Portugal. Yeah, what are you saying here? Like your partner can pay half, you can pay half. You can save together and go to your destiny that you wanted to go, like your fantasy place. So what are you on about? Hashtag couple goals.
I was on about
you.
Guys, let's get it in the comments. Hashtag couple goals. MP is a
No.
I was on the
There's
idea.
A comment there. There's a comment there by Anna.
All right, couple goals are for little girls who don't know how to set goals for their own relationship or life.
Give me an example. Give me an example of a couple goal. Give me an example. Like, what's an example?
Apparently, when you see let's say a highlight reel on like Insta, right? They're showing a reel of they're going so many different places, but they don't really show the kind of struggle, kind of like how you get to save, how you.
So you're talking about influencers, like they just do it for the sake of.
No, you know what? Now everyone has become an influence online. Everyone's an influencer online.
You two are though. So.
I'm not an influencer.
You are.
I'm not an influencer. I haven't reached on the couple goals.
The guy is feeling the
Oh.
I'm not an influencer. I'm not an influencer. Keep going. Okay, give me an example. Give me an example. Example.
An example of couple goals.
But
was
MP
Will Smith
said
and Jada.
no. But MP said that we did not see the struggle that they had to go through to get to them going out on a trip. But let's be honest. Are we out here on social media showing our struggles? No, we're not
No,
doing
you're
that.
not. Even your
We
pictures.
show, like, let's be
how-
honest, on
that
social
is
media,
how-
we show that everything's perfect. Life is amazing.
If
So
I
you
if I
can't-
went to your pictures, MP, if I went to your pictures right now and shared them on this stream, all you'd be showing, I've seen you one of your pictures, you're holding a coffee mug, saying hashtag living life.
So- okay, so you can't say that they're not showing us how it's
See,
so
that's where I
hard
was
and all
trying to.
this.
That's where I was trying to get to say that the way media has really put out everything, right? It's the struggles are just buried underneath, and you're showing all these kids all the lavish kind of things, and now you're driving the kids.
Again, you're contradicting yourself, sir.
Yourself.
Again, it's like I said on social media. You're not gonna show people. I'm not gonna take a picture looking like trash and post it on social media. I'm
You
not
woke
gonna
up in
do
the
that.
morning with your the white stuff in your eyes.
Exactly. I'm not gonna show a picture with my hair all over the place. I'm not gonna do that. No.
That's why all the
again,
couples look great, isn't it? They look flowers, they're hugging, they're walking together. Like they're not going to show you. Okay, if maybe there's somebody out there, if somebody wants to start a whole channel for couples where all they do is show the misery, fair play to you. Imagine if there's a channel that shows misery.
This guy is out to be a troll. I don't even know what's happening. Silly guy.
Anyway,
silly guy.
so that was the thing. That was a good good conversation though. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So we've talked about everything, and we've really pretty much touched
I'm
on.
pretty sure we've answered this question by just what we've been speaking about.
We've answered the question, but guys in the comments, I've just put up the comment there. Just read the comment. Just give us your answer on this to say how has modern media shaped your perception of love? Because what we've all seen here is everything is dandy, perfect, and it seems like we all post the beautiful pictures. We all want that,
including yourself, sir.
What's that, Patrick? They say woke up in Dublin, lunch in Paris, and dinner in the Bahamas kind of lifestyle.
Oh my God, MP! I will stop you there. Are you telling me you wouldn't do that?
He would. I would also do. I would also
Exactly. And you'll be the first person to create those rails where you clipping from one airport to the next and to the next, and you're in Paris, you're in Barbados.
It's you. God, it's you. I was wondering who creates them. It's you.
So
you know what? Let's be real. Everybody will do it. Even right now, if I save money and I show you that I'm in Dublin, I'll show you a video. Like everybody wants to do it. I think maybe by us saying that we're just being haters. Like you're being a hater. Because MP, please, do you want us to go to your Facebook? Because the first picture will be hashtag living life, and you have your briefcase with you, going to work with your Starbucks with your name Mpuizo, your short name. Okay, let's go. Where is the fourth member? Where is Ovita? Where is Ovita?
Ovita's gone.
Ovita has disappeared. We don't know.
It's decided just to.
Could be a technical glitch or something.
Oh, look who showed up.
Did you notice that we didn't even notice he was missing after like 20 minutes?
Oh, ouch.
20 minutes. I was only
Ovita, why do you like being carried like this?
I was only going for 5 minutes.
Do you want to just be a sucker bag the whole time, man?
No, big bag, bro.
Which one? The cheap one from Lidl?
Yes,
that
one.
Houdini says Houdini is here now. It's gone.
Yeah, there's a comment there by Denise.
All right, we just so guys in the comments, Anna, Wantali, definitely no Francis. Guys in the comments, if you're in the comments, just reading on. We had the question early on. They say, just type up to say, what you think. How has the modern media shaped perception of love? And looking at Denise's comment there, Denise went on to say, if a couple struggles to save up for a holiday and make it, someone would definitely look at it as a couple goal because it somehow symbolizes that we can struggle and pull through. Amen.
So couple goals are not for young girls.
Nah.
Okay. Let me say this before you say anything now. What if the couple goal is we're going to buy a house together? Is that still a dream of a young girl?
Like I said, okay, couple goals is what is for you, is what you think is a goal between you and your significant other. But you looking at other people's relationships and saying this is couple goals,
So
I think it's a bit childish.
Like me, I want we should go to Ibiza, to a rave. That is can be my.
What is that? If I may ask, what is Ibiza? What did you
If I want to go to Ibiza, we want to have a rave for 3 days. It's a couple goals.
What is that?
Ibiza in Spain.
You get it?
You get it? If you just get it, forget about it.
We're going to eat pizza.
Here's one of the comments there. Definitely not. Francis goes on to say, media makes me want to cheat because I'm worth it. Okay. Hey, that's a
wait. There's something about that. Like where somebody thinks that, just because I'm worth it, and because of media, where they show you that, you have to be worth it, then you end up thinking that you're above your partner. Then you end up cheating because you're like, he's not treating me or she's not treating me the way. There's something good about that.
There is something in that comment. Because
but definitely not, Francis. You're gonna cheat with your 1.5 seconds?
No, let's not get a mistake.
It adds up at the end of the year.
Nah, fam. Like seriously.
Exactly. Cheating is cheating. Even 1 minute. You have cheated.
No. I'm not saying that cheating is not cheating. I'm just saying that with his 1.5 minutes.
Yes.
What a waste of time.
Yeah, but
even the woman, I'll say that is a waste of time. Don't do it.
Hey, why not?
Isn't that what if Francis gives the best 1.5 minutes of their life?
What are you waiting for?
By doing what exactly? Doing what?
Right.
Doing what? 2 pumps and he's done? Are you mad, fam?
I'll be like, I'll say a woman, what are you waiting for? Time.
No,
I'm here.
doing what? 2 pumps and he's done.
Yes.
I'm serious. Yeah.
Can be the best 2 pumps he's ever given in his life.
What?
Yes.
Okay, guys.
What are you waiting for? You want this thing to last 30, 40 minutes? What are we doing here? Get out of here, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying, man?
I was just gonna touch on to definitely now Francis' comment there to say media makes me want to cheat because I'm worth it. There is a bit of touch to it. There's a reality to it in so many people. I've seen on my part. I've seen 2 pumps and what is this? All right, the comments are just crazy, guys.
Like
the comments are crazy.
Yeah, I agree with definitely not Francis, because me, I'm a fine spaceman.
Hey, but
All right.
Spaceman or spaceman.
Yo, I'm done with this shot. I'm leaving. I'm
Right.
looking up.
Another fine spaceman. Hey.
So,
Are you going to the moon? Go ahead, MP.
A guy like
Oh my
me,
God.
a guy like me, it's very hard to not cheat because girls are all over me, Because
Sir.
all right. Okay.
Sorry.
So, one time with Anna there goes.
What did you say? In 4K. In 4K. In 4K.
No, this is not even 4K. This is 8K, sir.
All right, guys,
How are you gonna say that shit live on air? Are you okay?
Let me just finish
No,
up the
yeah.
comments.
Yeah. No, Alvina, let this guy finish the comments. Go ahead, man.
Let me just finish up the comments there. One time went on to write, type there, Anna, just say you've never used hashtag couple goals, and then Anna went back to reply to Wantali to say, Wantali, I think my comment basically said that without actually using those words. So yeah,
Bro,
so
please, can you rewind Wantali's comment?
Nice
He said,
comeback.
hashtag couple what? Go back to Wantali's hashtag couple what?
as hashtag couple goals.
Yeah.
Goes with a K.
No,
That go.
he corrected himself.
Hashtag go.
He corrected himself. But don't forget, yeah? Don't forget those words. Don't forget when we move on. All right, guys. Just to finish up, sorry about that, guys. Just to finish up, I was going to go back just talking about Daphne Francis' point there to say the reality is that, let me just find the comment to say, media makes me want to cheat because I'm worth it. A lot of influencers, a lot of people that have even just 1,000 followers or 2,000 followers, even 500, if they get so many likes, they think, oh, I don't need to have a boyfriend because my inbox is this, my DMs are this, and a lot of guys are giving me attention.
Wait,
So
I have 1,000. Are you targeting me? Are you
No,
targeting
no,
me?
no,
You
no,
did it,
sir.
man.
No,
Man.
no.
No. Get me. Some social platforms, right? They're setting a certain standard that's not supposed to exist, even. You know?
Like what?
No,
Because
sir.
you know what? Some people, right? Like you said, I will post the best pictures, but then in person, I'm a trash person, right? They set a standard of this person might look like, oh, this person is well. But when you meet them
Filter. The filters you use.
When you meet them face to face, first of all, their face filters. Two, their conversation dry, and then you look at even where they're, you know what? You even look at where they're sleeping. Trash, and then
That's personal. Personal, man. That's personal, man. What are you talking about?
In reality, I look at I am online.
Sir.
I'm a fine spaceman online. I'm a fine spaceman.
Wait, can I ask you a question? I know this has nothing to do. Obviously, that's nothing to do with the podcast. When you guys met Wantali last week, did you see him the same way he looks on the camera?
No.
What?
Or he lies to us on the cameras. I'm saying the time when we met Wantali face to face. Is this the same one you see on the camera? Or
he looks like
no.
In reality, he looks like a tobacco farmer.
He's okay.
Do you hear this guy on the top? How do he's okay? Are you
Go ahead, MP.
I heard Ovita say he looks like an old man, but anyway. I'm joking.
He's close to retirement.
So what have we agreed on about love though? What have we agreed on? Like
actually, you know what? Just touch on it. What have you actually taken out of this? Because I've taken a bit of it and say, you know what, everything is fake. I have to accept it. I will always show the best of myself. Blah 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 blah. That's what you guys have fed me. That's what you guys have fed me.
We didn't feed you anything, man.
We didn't feed you anything.
You fed yourself a couple goals.
No. Continue, Patrick. Continue. What have you taken out of this?
I'm still taking the same thing. That look, as time is going, for me, as I said, and now just give me the answer that obviously all of us have been with somebody trash, but without being with somebody trash, we're not going to learn that. We're not going to learn from our mistakes. We have to be with somebody trash. If you don't be with somebody trash, that's when you make mistakes. For me, I think I accept the fact that trash people have to exist, as Francis saying.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to have to continue. Yeah, look, as humans, we will continue. Regardless whether we like it or not, we're going to keep on looking at the internet, how love is supposed to be. We're going to be learning from that. But it's up to you for you to be smart and say some of this, as Ovida said, even though he said in a very not smart way,
Ghetto.
no offense, Ovida.
Ghetto.
Stop, man.
Don't be ghettoing me. Come on. What is the problem?
Okay. What I'm trying to say is it's up to you from the experience you've had with the trash people, as Nara said, to learn that, okay, I can take from that, but I cannot take from this. Like, let me give an example. 50 Shades of Grey was popular, and most women thought that's what love is. But in the real world, that's abuse. You're going to get reported. Nobody wants to. Do you remember 50 Shades? Every woman wanted a man like Mr. Grey.
Not
but
me.
Are you going to accept a? But yeah,
Not
but are you going to
me.
accept a man like Mr. Grey? So that's what I've taken from this. That use your experience. You know.
Yeah.
Use your experience. Nala, what are you gonna say about this?
Nah, I think Tali. Patrick has touched on everything. To an extent, not all the time, but to an extent, what we watch, what we consume does affect the way we look at love. So, like he said, you just have to find it in your own way. Don't look for couple goals. Do your own thing. Enjoy your partner and get to know who they are. Yes, it contributes to us knowing what our love languages are. But at the end of the day, you cannot uphold other people's relationships and say that's couple goals and that's what we aspire to be. You just have to do your own thing and enjoy life. That's it.
Wow.
Hashtag living my best life.
Living my
Hashtag.
best life. Yeah. Ovi, just hit us up. Hit us up with that Mr. Gray kind of thing.
Hashtag live for today, not for tomorrow. Hashtag couple goals don't exist.
You hear me different. Ovi. Thank you very much, guys.
On that note, it's goodbye, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. If you're
On that note, time to go.
yeah. So, guys, if you're just joining us there, we start off our show at 7:00 and we finish up at 8:00. And so, for you to catch us, just like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can always catch us on a Friday and Saturdays. At the end of the month, we always have that, IG Live as well as Twitter Spaces. So you always catch us there from like 8 on IG Live. On Twitter Spaces, that will be 9:00. And tonight you're with me, MP, Nala, Patrick, and Ovi. We were talking about, does modern media, kind of shape the way we, perceive love and the way we feel or understand it in a different kind of level. When you see that cartoon, when you see that movie, how do you feel about it and stuff? So for tonight, we're just going to close it up from here, and we're just going to finish and say thank you very much for joining us. Hashtag couple goals.
5 rounds. Hashtag 5 rounds.
Hashtag 5 rounds. So yeah, catch us soon, and we're gonna, speak to you soon. What's the name of the show, guys?
5 rounds.
All right.
Hashtag 5 rounds.